there's a part of people that they're looking at these two individuals and obviously not wanting the damning part for the family. Because I do say, you know, my heart goes out to the children and the partners of these people who are having to watch this all play out. But the bigger thing people aren't talking about is how a CEO of a company should never be dating the head of HR.
28-year-old Grace Springer was at the concert at the Gillette Stadium in Boston and captured the moment that has now been viewed 53 million times.
I could have never guessed that it would be such high-profile individuals in the video. I do feel sorry for their partners and spouses that they had to find out this way.
Do you think if they had not tried to hide, Coldplay would have moved on?
100%. I think if they acted natural, no one would have thought twice. What a cute couple. I mean, I'm sure people in their inner circle might have caught something, but I definitely wouldn't have posted that video.
Who blew the whistle? The two executives caught on that now infamous Coldplay kiss cam were first identified on a TikTok account of someone who apparently works at the company. Oh my God, that looks like astronomer CEO Andy Byron and astronomer chief people officer Kristin Cabot. That's gonna be one awkward board meeting, if not a couple divorces too. Whoever wrote the post was believed to have also attended the concert in Boston, and it sure seems that he or she works at the company. They knew Kristin Cabot's precise title in HR, and they also knew that both executives are married.
Society loves to be mad at cheaters. Like, remember Scandival, the Vanderpump Rules saga? It was like the biggest story of 2023. The president of the United States at the time weighed in on it because people love to be mad when people are caught cheating. We just relate to it. It's just something that like brings society together. And finally, I do think that it involves...
Chief Executive Andy Byron has tendered his resignation to the board of directors and they have accepted. The board will begin a search for our next chief executive as co-founder and chief product officer Pete DeJoy continues to serve as interim CEO.
Grace Springer first posted the video being seen around the world.
And it was the reaction from Andy that kind of sealed the deal. He looked pretty guilty.
A CEO and HR professional. Like, the definition of her job is to be like, by the way, don't do workplace romance. Like, that's one of her chops.
We've now learned that the technology company Astronomer has announced that its CEO, Andy Byron, seen here, as you saw, embracing a woman who is not his wife, has resigned from the company.
Why do you think that couple was chosen?
If I was directing that show, I would have put them up in a heartbeat. The body language that they were showing and the shot there, it's a good looking couple. He's got his arms around her. I would have done it 10 times out of 10.
Andy Byron's wife, or should we say ex-wife, Megan Kerrigan, has revealed shocking new details about his affair. If you've been following the Coldplay kiss cam scandal, you know things got messy when Andy was caught cozying up with his company's HR chief, Kristin Cabot, at a Coldplay concert. But now, whispers are circulating that Megan has dropped a bombshell. Kristin wasn't Andy's first affair.
The company's board of directors accepted that resignation today, saying that it will begin the search for a replacement. In a statement released on the company's LinkedIn page, it says this, that Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability, and recently that standard was not met.
On July 16, at a Coldplay concert in Boston's Gillette Stadium, the kiss cam zoomed in on Andy Byron with his arms around Kristin Cabot. The two quickly ducked out of sight, looking guilty as ever, and Coldplay's Chris Martin even joked, either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. The clip went viral, racking up over 45 million views on TikTok alone. Netizens went wild, and soon after, Megan Kerrigan reportedly dropped Byron from her Facebook name and deleted her social media accounts.
He's married with teenage children. Kristin Cabot has been divorced for 3 years. She was hired just 8 months ago. And now that 15 seconds of video is having a devastating impact on both of their lives. The New York Post front page headline, Dumbotron. I spoke with workplace expert Stephen Viscusi.
This requires, to me, not one, but 2 resignations.
Hinting at serious marital trouble. Now, here's where things get even spicier. According to some posts circulating on social media, Megan allegedly made a statement claiming that Kristin Cabot wasn't the first woman Andy had an affair with. The rumor suggests Megan has known about other indiscretions for some time. and the public kiss cam moment was just the final straw.
The moment they realize the camera is on them, it is like, oh my God, and the guy like ducks, the woman turns around. And I mean, guys, it took the internet maybe an hour to figure out who these people are and to discover that the man is the CEO of a huge data company and that the woman that he was canoodling with was his chief people officer. So that is like the person that is over HR.
While no official statement from Meghan has been confirmed, these claims have fueled speculation about Andy's past behavior and what else might have been going on behind closed doors in their marriage. So, what's the deal with this alleged statement? Social media posts, including some on X, claim Meghan returned to Facebook briefly to share her side, saying she was humiliated and that Andy's betrayal wasn't a one-time thing. One supposed quote floating around reads, "I naively thought he was working hard for our family, but the kiss caught on camera shattered everything. The kids are scared to even step outside fearing humiliation." Some users even speculate Meghan might have orchestrated the kiss cam moment as a public takedown, though there's no solid evidence to back this theory. What we do know is that Andy resigned as CEO of Astronomer shortly after the scandal broke, and Meghan's silence since deleting her accounts speaks volumes.
Like, you went in public. It's not like you were inside your home having this affair and somebody was like outside from social media being like, what are they doing in here? Like, you were in publicly like kissing and hugging. You were at a public place where maybe you were going to be on camera. Like, that is just a risk. You might think that it's private because it's a dark concert, but often there are these cameras. There is social media everywhere. If you are somebody that is on X, on TikTok specifically, you should know, like, whether it's a good thing or not, everybody's filming all the time.
Let's talk about the timeline. Andy and Meghan have been married for over a decade, with 2 kids, and they've always seemed like a picture-perfect couple. Meghan, a respected educator at Bancroft School in Massachusetts, has stayed out of the spotlight, while Andy's been the high-flying tech CEO. But sources close to the couple again, unverified claim that cracks in their marriage started showing years ago. Some X posts allege that Meghan had suspicions about Andy's late nights at work, with one user claiming she knew he was unfaithful but stayed for the kids. If true, this paints a heartbreaking picture of Meghan grappling with private pain long before the public scandal. Now, let's dive into the Kristin Cabot angle. Kristin, Astronomer's HR chief, was a trusted colleague of Andy's, which makes the kiss cam moment even more shocking. Some speculate that their relationship was an open secret at the company, with whispers of inappropriate behavior during work trips.
Since the incident, scores of people globally have created a stream of endless memes on the scandal.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay?
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Can you feel the tension? Oh, look at these two. All right.
What are we gonna do? My wife is here.
You said she's in row P. She won't even see us.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
While others have relished the opportunity to recreate the now infamous moment.
Posts on X have gone as far as claiming that other employees might have known about prior affairs, though no names or specifics have surfaced. The fact that Andy stepped down so quickly after the scandal suggests there might be more to the story, maybe pressure from Astronomer's board or investors who didn't want the drama tanking the company's reputation. Why does this matter? Well, beyond the gossip, this scandal has real-world stakes. Andy and Meghan's 2 kids are caught in the middle, and the public nature of this drama has turned their family life into a global spectacle.
Anyway, here we go. So she brought her underling there to cover for them. The CEO's wife found out about it. She's already removed his last name from her LinkedIn and Facebook. Apparently, many people at the company knew that he was sleazy, previously worked for him. Moral of the story, don't go to a Coldplay concert.
It doesn't take a scientist to figure out that they didn't want us to see whatever we saw.
Yeah. Man, he dropped out real quick as he turned.
Yeah, because he just realized how many millions of dollars he lost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, it's like, if he didn't freak out, no one would have any idea that this had happened.
True.
With Andy's estimated net worth between $20 and $70 million, a divorce could get messy, especially in Massachusetts, where marital assets are typically split 50-50. If Meghan's claims about multiple affairs are true, she might have a strong case for a bigger settlement. especially if she can prove emotional distress. The internet's been rallying behind her, with hashtags like #TeamMeghan trending and comments urging her to take him for everything he's got.
Here's astronomers' leadership. This is Andy Byron. And right down here is the Chief People Officer. There you go. Kristin Cabot, Chief People Officer. Although the weird thing is that if you click on their LinkedIns and poof, they're gone. Deleted their LinkedIns. Too bad, you know? They'll be a scumbag. And if you are a scumbag, then, well, I guess you deserve this.
But here's the kicker. Not everyone's buying the rumor. Some skeptics on X and Reddit argue that the alleged statement from Meghan sounds too dramatic, almost like it was cooked up for clout. Snopes has flagged similar claims as potential hoaxes, pointing out that AI-generated posts could be fueling the fire. Without a verified statement from Meghan herself, it's hard to separate fact from fiction. Still, the speed at which Andy resigned and Meghan's social media purge suggests there's at least some truth to the marital strife, even if the multiple affairs claim remains unconfirmed.
Over the weekend, 50-year-old Andy Byron resigned as CEO of Astronomer. A company statement said, "Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. Recently, that standard was not met." 52-year-old Kristin Cabot's fate still hangs in the balance. She's married to Andrew Cabot, heir to one of New England's oldest and most prestigious families, the Cabots.
This is my casino. Step out. Bring your money.
Cabot is a CEO of a boutique rum company. Here he is at a tasting in Paris. Those few seconds of video at the Coldplay concert are triggering a cultural tsunami. People are even betting online on whether the marriages survive.
What's next for this saga? Well, all eyes are on Meghan to see if she'll break her silence with an official statement or legal action. Some fans are hoping she'll spill more tea, maybe in a tell-all interview or even a book deal. Imagine the headlines. Meanwhile, Andy's been radio silent, and Kristin Cabot hasn't made any public comments either. Astronomer issued a vague statement about leadership transitions, but that's done little to quiet the speculation. The internet's already buzzing with theories about who Andy's other alleged affairs might have been with. Could there be more names coming to light? Before we wrap up, a quick reminder. This is all based on unverified rumors and social media buzz. Neither Meghan, Andy, nor Kristin has officially confirmed these claims about prior affairs. The web's a wild place, and stories like this can spiral out of control. So let's keep our detective hats on and question everything. What do you think? Did Meghan really say Kristin wasn't the first? Or is this just internet drama run amok? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for more updates as this story unfolds. Stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next one.